And welcome viewers to the Daily Space Weather. Get a load of that. It's the most massive object in the solar system. The closest star, El Sol, Helios, whatever you'd like to call it. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. Thanks for tuning into the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Let's get to this and some other imagery here. So this is ionized iron from the Solar Dynamics Observatory. Probably my personal favorite wavelength. You can see magnetic looping associated with 3 major sunspot groups. We'll get to it in more detail in our next video. This one will be kind of short. Let's take a look at some alternative views. Here's your colorized magnetogram. And solar activity has dipped a little bit since yesterday. There is a geomagnetic storm forecasted. We don't see anything at the moment. And the kind of magnetism that we've been seeing is not associated with large amounts of induction. So no major space weather at the moment. By the way, if we see any flaring, one of the best wavelengths to use is 131 angstroms, which is what we're showing now. Some minor flaring, a few C-class intensifications have happened in the past 24, which is the time frame that we're viewing here. 304 angstroms ionized helium is great at showing filaments. You can see some here rising in the east as well as overlapping in the northwest. Also a coronal hole feature that we will cover in greater detail in our magnetic fields and features section. The radio flux is only at 126, so that's kind of leveled off here over the past week or so. The radio flux is this black line here. It's the most proportional data set we have to sunspot number. It's directly proportional to what we would call solar activity. So NOAA has pushed back the forecast here for this geomagnetic storm a little bit. We're expecting it basically any minute here. Yeah, so there you go. There's the forecast for it. Expecting it between 6 and 12 universal time today on February 10th. Also some sporadic geomagnetic unrest throughout the rest of the day today and into tomorrow. So it looks like 2 different things going on there. We've got a pretty low solar wind speed. Again, we'll get to that in our next video. Solar fields and features. Next, looking at seismicity over the past 90 days, we're seeing a bit of a 7 magnitude earthquake drought here. No major quakes over the past 24. The largest was only a 5.1. Let's just scroll up the list here. There was a swarm north of New Zealand. A series of deep quakes there, like a 4.6 at over 500 kilometers depth. 4.6 at over 500 kilometers depth. Also a decent number of earthquakes in southern Alaska. There was a 5.0 at Papua New Guinea, at Tonga. There's another deep quake there near Tonga. Italy saw a 4.7. Not super common in that area. South Sandwich Island saw a 5.0. So basically a lull in earthquakes continues, folks. We're seeing a 7 magnitude earthquake drought. There's the largest quake of the past 24. It came in this morning at 4:40 universal time. Today on February 10th. Continuing on to check volcanoes. Let's do a temperature check. Suwanosejima is erupting. It's producing a 6,000-foot plume of volcanic ash over the Ryukyu Islands. Semeru, 13,000-foot ash plume over East Java, Indonesia, flight level 130. Santiaguito. Lahar's descended in the direction of San Isidro River and Tambor Creek. Santiaguito, let's hope it didn't cause too much damage. And some extrusive activity there as well at Santiaguito. Also frequent and abundant degassing happening there. no size of a volcanic ash plume, if any. Fuego producing a lava flow there, only about 100 meters long, so not a major eruption there. It looks like at Fuego in Guatemala. Nevado del Ruiz producing a 21,000-foot plume of volcanic ash, flight level 210 over Colombia from Nevado del Ruiz. Sangay exploding, flight level 220 over Ecuador from Sangay. Flight level 150 from Revenador in the same nation of Ecuador. Sabancaya were unable to detect. Let's assume it's erupting. And welcome to the Neo-Renaissance. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists once again. Did you know we're in the process of writing a publication explaining the mechanism underlying the solar sunspot and solar polar field reversal cycles? It's true, folks. It's true. If you'd like to support our efforts, as well as our mission, which you can read about at smashamash.com/forum/mission, we just recently released a publication here about coronal holes and sunspot cycles as well. smashamash.com/smashteam. Consider becoming a gold or silver or gold annual paid-up subscription member. Or maybe pick up some merch. You can find links below the video as well as on the homepage at smashamash.com. Support us that way if you like. Opinions expressed on merch, not necessarily the opinions of Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'll have been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-O-Mash, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.